Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Aries sun sign, Aries moon sign, Aries ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energies and we will explore them a little bit, get some guidance also for you, see what is applicable to any situation which you are, facing or you're thinking about, and apply it after having gone through the reading and seeing, if it works for you or if it doesn't work for you. And whatever does work, whatever does not, use your discretion while watching. Some of you could have just stepped into these energies, some of you could be in the midst of them, and some of you could be towards the end of experiencing these energies. All right, so let us begin your reading. Let's get a reading for Aries. What have we? Ace of Cups. This is your past. This is your present. We're taking a look at past, present, and future. So a new beginning in terms of, possibility of a romantic relationship, but it can also be, it's not a brand new relationship, Aries. It is something from your past, as denoted by the Six of Cups. So, there has been a new beginning, a resurgence, something, from your past which has come up, past, conflicts being resolved. It can be a relationship also, it can be a friendship or any other relationship which, went sour in the past. And now, people are coming forward, to patch up, to make amends, to correct the situation, to offer, an apology, to, try and make things work out. It could be a family situation as well. It is something which is coming from your past, that is for sure. Okay, it is coming up, and it has come up for you, without you having to do anything. The initiative is 100% the other person's, right? But you are not sure how to proceed with it, Aries. That's why you've drawn the Two of Swords. It's like, though somebody has come up, or somebody is about to come up, or you have already received this kind of a offer, to meet up and patch up differences. But I think, you are not very clear whether you want to go through it, you want to, see the situation all over again, to look into it, and to explore it, what the other person has to say and offer. And so that is something, for now you don't want to look into this matter at all. So you're not taking a decision whether you should go ahead, you should not go ahead. Even if somebody has communicated something to you, it's quite clear that you've not responded to them, because you're not sure what stand to take. So this card is also sitting on the fence, as in, you don't want to take a decision because you don't want to look into what happened in the past, Aries. You're not ready to go over it all over again, so to say. Now let us get some more details regarding all these. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this past. You've got Three of Wands, Strength card, and the Two of Wands here. So is it clear in the, yeah. So just, should I put it like this? Is this better? Okay, fine. Yeah, this is better. So, in the past, there was, somehow you had a feeling, Aries, that this is something which is going to come your way. You had a feeling about it, and it was just that, you were waiting for it to happen. It took a lot of strength and courage for you to, be patient and not, make the move yourself. You knew the other person will be coming, and you knew that you had to wait for this other person to come up with this, little apology, or take the initiative to patch up things, to try and correct things. So you knew that, this is going to come your way, and knowing that, you held on to that knowing. So you did not do anything about it, because you felt that it was all, the other person's initiative, which was going to solve things if at all they were to be solved. So you had Two of Wands, where you knew that you had done all you could. There was nothing more you could do. And you felt that it was not your place to, make the first move to try and solve it. Maybe, this is a repetitive pattern, and maybe, you kept putting up with it. Finally you kind of put an end to it and said that I'm not going to, do anything more about it. If the person realizes, well and good. If they don't, I'm very happy to let it be, but I'm not putting in any more energy. You have, you had an inner knowing that you did all that you possibly could, and now it was just, either to wait for the person to come around and, give it a closure or reach a conclusion, or, whether it happens or it doesn't happen. But you had, I think, made up your mind that you are not going to put any more energy into it, and you'd rather, you're going to withhold yourself from participating in this. So that has been your past. Let us explore the current situation. You've got Four of Cups, you've got the Magician, and you have got the Fool. So yes, the situation is such that, you feel quite emotionally stuck even now. I mean, if whatever the person has, said to you, communicated to you, or, you know that this person is coming around, you still feel that, I wonder whether I should be accepting this apology, or should I be accepting this offer, to reconnect, to talk to them again. So, feeling a little, it's, you are coming from that place that yes, even if the person has, sent me a message or given me a call or sent me a text, what am I supposed to do? Right? And, you would rather, I think very carefully and, set yourself free from this. See, the Magician card, which is here in the present, it says that, you need to create something. These are, the major arcana cards are universal forces, cosmic forces, right? So this has come your way, probably because the universe does not like to leave things incomplete. Things are always in a state of creation and growing, and this is a situation of stagnation here, and withholding here, and stagnation here, no movement. So finally some movement has happened for you, Aries, and this has been, like I said, cosmic forces are at play to help you break out of this feeling, melancholic, feeling, held back, feeling a little, emotionally frustrated that, things are not moving. Now that things have started moving, you need to just trust that this has come to you, very divinely guided, well timed by the universe. So you need to, take the opportunity, trust it, and, go along with it. This is, the Fool card is of trust. It is, of, starting anew. I'm not saying that, neither are the cards saying that you need to start the relationship anew, but you need to take on this offer and, to explore it, so that you can come out of this situation where you've been longing and waiting. It's taken all your strength and courage to cope up and wait patiently for this person to realize something, so that, you can get a, some conclusion to this situation. And now that thing has happened, you are guided to take this on, so that you can also close it for yourself. I mean, and or, proceed with it, or whatever the decision is, that's totally up to you. But this has been an opportunity which has been sent by the divine, sent by the universe, because it knew that, this finally needs to be wrapped up, for both of you to be free of it, or for both of you to be, moving ahead with it. That is a personal and an individual decision. But here, the universe has sent you an opportunity to clear up the situation and get a, a good, a harmonious, conclusion to it. Let us take a look at future influences, right? So you have got the Page of Cups. Trusting your intuition, okay? Follow and trusting and following your intuition. This is also a card of following your, doing what you genuinely would like to do, trusting that the universe is going to look after everything. Here you are being guided to follow your intuition, have a, meet up with this person. This is a card of, getting together and communicating. You've got the Ace of Swords. This will clear up the air for you, Aries. It's very clear that, you are being urged to accept this proposal. At least have one conversation, at least have some exchange of ideas, communication. This is you're being urged to communicate with this person, and intuitively you also know that you need to take the initiative as well, because if the other person has taken one step in the direction of solving this entire issue, you also need to meet them halfway. Otherwise the it's not going to get solved at all. So you've been given the opportunity because the universe thinks and feels that this is the best time for a good solution to come to play. So you are also being urged to participate, which is going to clear the air for you regarding everything. Let me get a card of outcome for you. What would be the likely outcome for Aries? And the outcome is based on the guidance given over here. It is all connected. So the outcome is connected to following the instructions and the guidance laid out by these cards. So can we get one card for as outcome for Aries? What is the likely outcome if Aries is to follow the guidance? What do you have? You've got Four of Wands. It's a card of it's a card of happiness. It's a card of contentment. It's a card of some kind of what is it, commitment, right? So in your situation, I would see that it's a win-win situation for you as well as for the other person. It's going to work out very well for both of you. All right, that is your outcome if you follow this guidance and probably do reply and kind of meet up and clear the air. It is going to be a win-win situation for you. Let's get a little guidance for Aries, some additional guidance for Aries to help them with this. What guidance can we give Aries? Oops. Grief. Yes, no doubt this thing has made you feel sad. It's caused you a lot of grief for a long period of time, but there is also this push from the universe to end this pattern of grief, end this period of grief, and you can only do that when you talk to somebody and clear the air about whatever happened in the past, right? So it will put an end to your grief, it will put an end to your sorrow and sadness. It is also then consequently it's going to provide you with growth, right? Because once you're free of this and you clear the space and let it go, then that space becomes open for growth of something else. The moment there is space, something or the other will always grow. You've seen it in plants. Anytime there is place, leaves will come out. So for further growth, whether in this relationship only or in something else, growth is definitely guaranteed for you. If this gets solved and you decide to move on, then there is space for something more to come in. If you proceed with this, it's going to grow abundantly. You've got lots of cards. Humor. When you clear up this entire situation, you will take it you will see the lighter side of how things panned out. In retrospect, things always fall into place. Things always seem to have worked out for the best, and that is what you are going to figure out for yourself also. You have to put an end to this situation, and not feel release the envy. Envy as in that you feel that you're envious maybe of people who've not experienced something like this, right? You feel that for others it's working out very well, why is it me, and why did I need to go through it? But there were lessons to be learned, which I think you're aware of. The other person also needed some growing up to do and learning a few things for themselves as well. So overall there has been growth for everybody, growth for to grow spiritually in the past, and to grow from here onwards, taking the experiences of what transpired, what happened. So all in all, this situation seems to be something which had a lot of potential for spiritual growth, for deeper understanding, for you to see how all experiences have shaped us and where they lead to. So there's a lot of growth in this particular episode, though mind you, it made you feel very sad, but the insights were also available. Now you need to you will see how things panned out. Take everything very lightly, put an end to the situation, and whatever the negative feelings you had towards this. So that was your reading, Aries, and I think the whole reading looks very positive, and it seems to be very conducive. Anytime you are watching this video, it is very conducive for solutions to manifest, for harmony to happen, and peaceful resolution to whatever has been troubling you in the past. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading. If you like the reading, do subscribe to the channel for regular updates, and thank you for watching.